Hey guys, welcome to another video here, Rocket Sport. Yes, we are back, boys, with Valencia for the MotoGP finale. Me on the KTM, well, off the KTM, should I say, as I go for a crash there. Versus Chris on the Yamaha. JJ's out of it, sadly, going into his Grand Prix. So he's just here to, ride, see if we can win a Grand Prix. As we've tucked the front into turn one. This hasn't gone well. But yes, it's all about who crosses the line first, me versus Chris. This one is going to be fun. Out last corner we go, then can we get a pole position to our name and beat Chris by 1.5 miles just to be a confidence boost to 36.8. Yes, that's much quicker. That's what I was able to do. Out last corner then, well, into last corner should I say. Tricky late apex. Out the corner we go, onto the exit, straight on the bike. It's gear 3 then, it's gear 4. Coming to the line, is it an improvement on my lap time? Yes it is, it's 36.5, 3 tenths faster than my last lap. So the pace is looking good. JJ's been in quali again. He's just struggling for grip or something. Oh, my rear, it's letting go here. This is a disaster. And the front wheels come up and it's exactly like in Malaysia. They go for a barrel roll for no real reason at all. And, what a mistake. Now, catching up to Chris. We're so much later on the brakes. Too late on the brakes. That's up front. But that's good to know for the race. I was testing that for the race, seeing what the stipulation would do, how much it affects things. But 20 seconds left to go on the clock. Can I beat a qualifying pole position? Because Chris Moment has got it. I say that by run really wide into turn 1. Oh, that's a mistake. It's turn 1. Heading towards turn 2. Need to hit the apex here perfectly. We do hit the apex. Do we get a good exit? Oh, it's there or thereabouts-ish apex. JJ's qualifying's done. Into turn 4. Tricky corner. We've just about nailed this. Oh, loser it. We've only just managed to keep our lap for the validation. Does not get any closer than that. And I'm sure when Chris and JJ look at that back, they're going to be looking at that thinking, how in the hell did he keep that on the track? And I've got to say, I don't know how I did. Out of that left hand and then onto the apex here. I'm thinking I turn traction control up, anti-wheelie up, and EBS up to 1. Going to the end of this lap then. So it's 2. It's my favourite braking corner and we nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Out the corner we go then, and the exit speed's there. This putting up to 1 was a great idea in the wet conditions. Through into this right hander. This is very tricky in the wet. I'm sure there'll be a mistake in the race there or two. Out the corner we go though. Oh, this is looking good. This is looking good. Into the right hander. We are 4 tenths underneath Chris to keep this lap together. We will take pole position for the last Grand Prix, which is very important. Oh, heading into the last corner then. Entering the corner, go down to first gear. Oh, we missed the apex though. Is this enough to keep ourselves in pole position? I'm not too sure. Coming to the line then. Is it pole position or is it P2? Yes, it's P1. We did a 35.4. Oh, if it... Nice. A second quicker in that last sector alone on Chris. So, moving on then to the 10 red lights here at Valencia for the last Grand Prix. Who's it going to be? Vote down below. And away we go. The championship decider for the Grand Prix has gone under head. Ah, there's contact straight away to me and Chris off the line. Heading towards turn 1. Chris takes the whole shot, does he? I go for a late dive bomb and Chris retake the lead here. Chris does a switch back, there's contact on the exit. Chris back into this Grand Prix. Heading towards turn 2 then. Can I get Chris back at turn 2? Ah, he's got a big enough gap here, I think, on the exit in turn 2 as well. Yeah, Chris keeps the advantage for now. Turn 3, little kink here. Doing the left-hander towards turn 4. One of my favourite overtaking spots is turn 4 and I go for it up the inside of Chris. Early on, dive bomb. Heading towards turn 5. Chris gets me back on the exit there. But out of turn 5. Oh, I got on the curve there. That's going to lose me some traction control. Heading into turn 6. Looking up the inside of Chris, are we? Yes, we are. Up the inside of Chris here. Oh, Chris does a switch back there. Can I put it into gear 2 now? Power mode 2, sorry. We do that. Heading into my other favourite braking point. It's this corner here. Turn 8. Up the inside of Chris. We're going way too deep. Surely Chris doesn't switch back. Yes, he does. Chris retakes in this Grand Prix. We're battling like it's the championship on lap 1. We still got 14 laps to go. Heading towards this right hander. I said there'll be a few mistakes here in the race. Chris is proving me right by running wide there. He does the switchback though, gets a bit of momentum on the straight. That Chris retakes this Grand Prix. Into the right, left handers. Right into the left. This is a very tricky left hander. Oh, I look up the inside of Chris. Puts me on the grass. How I kept that upright, I don't know. The Chris somehow, even with the contact. Oh, he does dive bomb me there actually. We retake the lead on the exit, do we? Yes, more contact was made. We do the switchback on Chris to retain the lead. This lead has honestly changed so much. Oh, Chris has punted me into turn 2. That was a huge punt. How I've kept that upright, I don't know. How both of us should have crashed like 5 times by now. And yet, we haven't. Heading into turn 4 again. This is my favourite overtaking spot. There's it proven again as I got the inside of Chris. Done that twice now. Oh, Chris died for me at turn 5 though. More contact is made out of turn 5 though. We get a great exit. Heading towards turn 6. Up the inside of Chris. More contact is made. Oh, I've got in there way too deep. Or have I? Cut the bike up, but Chris still gets a better exit. Chris then retaking the championship. That's how much this battle means to us, really. Heading towards turn 8 then. Back up the inside of Chris. Surely Chris can keep the momentum. Yes, he does. Gets the better switch back again. The better line on the exit. Always keeping him in front. But can I do something here then? Into this right-handers. Back up the inside of Chris. Chris is basically just forcing us to the inside here. Oh, tried squaring off the apex as well. But once again, Chris with a better exit. Better traction out the corners. Gets it back. And back into the Grand Prix. Over the chicane. Oh, I kicked the curb there. So now I've got to regroup myself. Catch back up to Chris then. Doing his fast left-hander. Oh, on the grass. The bike's high-sided. Oh, no. That could be championship over. That could actually be championship over. That's a huge crash. Come on. I need to get myself back upright. Oh, that's a shame. Heading on to lap 3 then. And there's a mistake. Chris has gone off the track. Chris has crashed. This race is still on then. Chris in the grass. I have retaken the lead of this race. And with it, the lead of the championship. But Chris has rejoined right behind me. So, now it's back to the battle as we had before pretty much. Just one lap later. Into this right. Oh, the edge of... Oh, I don't know how to explain that. That was just, you know, too much gearing, I think. And the bike just reacted badly. Chris centered on my inside. It's his right-hander. I did the switch back on Chris, so get the bike back upright. Back into the P1 then. And back with the championship lead. Oh, I got very close to that right line again. We've been on the deck there before. I don't want to do that too much. Heading towards turn 1 then. Oh, Chris has crashed. Chris crashed into me. Oh, I've tucked the front because I was looking at Chris. If I kept that bike upright, I could have been champion. Just right there. Heading towards turn 2 after the crash at turn 1. Chris has already caught me on the re-entry, so that's fair enough. Oh, Chris is back down though. This could be championship over. Chris has crashed. Heading into turn 3 then. Out of turn 3. Into turn 4. I've crashed. No. Come on. I need to get myself together. I can't crash every time that Chris crashes. Otherwise, I'm just going to go into a little hooper. It's my favourite overtaking spot. And I'm on the deck. That is big. That is huge because Chris didn't bin it as well. JJ's got past me as well. So now not only is Chris in front of me, JJ's also over there. On to lap 5 then. There's still plenty of time. 9 laps to go in this Grand Prix. Heading towards turn 1 then. Round the outside of JJ as if he was standing still. That's how late I am at the brakes at turn 1 compared to these guys. They haven't really practiced in wet conditions as much as I have. And they say that, I just decided to brake a lot later than JJ. And so I still made it down to the apex. Heading towards the line then. Out until lap 7. Half race distance. And Chris is faster. Or is he? No, he's not. Sorry. Fast lap goes to me. I am catching Chris. Oh, as I say that, they will get a penalty. Going off the track, and we're off the track at turn 1 as well. So, that's a shame. That was just the wrong line towards turn 1. Meanwhile, out of turn 6. Catching up to Chris. So, this is turn 7. It's my favourite overtaking spot. It's turn 8. Yes, there's a gap. I go for the gap. Get the move back into P1, but Chris once again does the switch back at the same spot again. But it's... Oh, we've big contact there. Heading on to turn 10. This is now turn 11, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it is. Oh, got it too deep, though. Chris has got it too deep as well. He's hit us again. Chris hits us to retake the lead of this Grand Prix. But I decided to stay behind Chris for a little while there. Maybe a lap or two. Now, regrouping, shall I say. Heading into this left-hander at turn 8. Chris running wide. It's not enough for me to get up the inside of Chris. Yes, it is. There's contact from the exit of the corner. Chris knew I was going to go for that. And that's why he tried to close it off, but didn't quite close it off in time. Through into turn 11 though, he should have the better line, he should be up by his side, but he's not. So we have retaken this Grand Prix. Now can I get some corners under my belt and see if I can pull the pin here and break the slipstream, break the toe. Well, moving on to lap 11 now, a long way into the future. I have broken Chris a little bit, he kind of stayed behind me. Although I say that, I run wide into turn 2, Chris re-overtakes me up the inside. Yes he does, and he gets the better traction. Although heading towards turn 3, I look up the inside and get past with Chris. Now it's turn 4. Chris goes through that so much later on than the brakes, but misses the apex by a country mile. And that's me back into P1 then. So, that's all I have to do then for the rest of this race. It's just make sure I stay in this P1. It's easier said than done, by the way. Into turn 5. One more time. Chris has crashed! That is championship over! Unless I crash. Come on then, I can keep this upright. I can do this. I've done it before. I can do it again. I don't have to crash here. I can just focus on keeping this bike upright. Heading into my favourite overtaking spot then. Want to pull the gap a little bit this lap though. That's exactly what I'm going to try and do. And I'm tucked the front. Oh, like I did in quality. That corner is my best overtaking spot and yet seems to be worse for crashing. Heading into turn 1. One more time. Hit the apex perfectly. Out the corner we go. Back wheel steps out a little bit. We keep P1 for now. It's turn 2. This is Chris' strongest corner, 100%. And as I say that, Chris dives bombs me at turn 2. Can I do a switchback here on the exit? More contact is made between the pair of us. Heading towards turn 3. Turn 3. Chris retakes this Grand Prix then. It's one of my favourite overtaking spots. Turn 4. Chris. Oh, he closed the inside line off there. I was just too late on the brakes. It's turn 5. This is where Chris has crashed before. Both of us keep it upright this so far. Out of turn 5, heading towards turn 6. Left-hander. Chris running wide, but so am I. Can't quite get the exit I want to get past Chris here. Now Chris pulling away on this straight. It's turn 7, this little kick. Heading towards turn 8, my best overtaking spot, and I go up the inside of Chris. Yes, I retake the end of the race, but surely Chris can cut it down to the apex. Yes, he does. Chris retakes the end of the race. But I can do the switchback on that. Surely it's turn 9. Round the outside of turn 10. That's brave stuff for me. I have to back out here. Chris takes this race, but this is not over until it's over. Out of turn 11. On the exit, Chris still got the lead here by 0.3 of a second then. Into the horrible right-left chicane here. One more time. Just got to do this. Oh, I've already got one more chance at every overtaking spot at the moment. Heading towards the last corner though. I'm thinking about moving up the inside of Chris. Yes, I am. This is oh, I'm trying to think of it. Just trying to see what I can do into that last corner. It's for the last lap in case I'm in that situation. Contact between me and Chris on the start and finish straight. Would I have won? I don't know. I don't know how it works. Right, on to the last lap of the Grand Prix. Heading towards turn 1 for the last time. Turn 1 is done. I got the inside of Chris. Retake this Grand Prix. Yes, that's what I need to do. It's turn 2 then. This is Chris' favourite spot. Chris dives wobbly up the inside. He runs in deep though. Chris runs in very deep. I kept the cut back on Chris. That's the last time I'm going to go through turn 2 here. Heading into turn 3. I keep the leads at this point. Turn 4, this right-hander, my strongest point. I'm running wide though. That's too wide. Surely Chris is there or thereabouts. Heading towards turn 5. Chris sends up inside into turn 5. Oh, that's a lovely move there by Chris. There was no switchback for me either. Heading towards turn 6 then, this left-hander. I'm looking back up the inside of Chris. Do I run it wide myself? Not really, but Chris still finds the gap. Chris retakes the lead and a championship lead with it. Wow, what a battle this is, and what a championship battle this is turning out to be. Heading towards turn 8. Up the inside, surely. Oh, there's just no way through. In fact, I clipped the back of Chris. That could be championship over right there. Because now Chris has got an advantage. Heading into turn 9. And heading towards turn 10 as well. He's still got the lead and a gap. Although turn 11, this is where Chris is running wide. We're running wide with Chris though. Out of turn 11, there's no gap here. Surely heading into turn 12, I could maybe do something. Going up the inside of turn 12, all over the curb. There's contact. I've crashed. That is the championship gone. Ah. Wow. It came down to a crash. We didn't even get to the last corner, and it came up in contact. Ah. The emotions. Chris wins the race, and with it, the championship. But you've got to say, I'm not happy with that. And you'll see from Chris's point of view as well of what happened. I think this is a race also. Although, I mean, let's see what happens from Chris's point of view. Let's go to this right-hander. He comes away from the racing line though, he moved right, and I wasn't expecting him to do that. That's why there's contact. Sadly, the contact's got on the deck, and that has classed Chris, your champion. Yeah, I mean, it was bound to happen eventually. One of us had to give, and sadly I was the one who came off worse this time round. JJ here though on the last lap as well. Jay just crashed on the last lap, so he's ended off his championship in the worst possible way. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Thank you for 100 subscribers, and goodbye.